This person is an extremely important person in my photography business. She owns a web development firm. She lives in a suburb outside of Detroit. She has a growing company, adding 1 or 2 new clients every single month. And she appreciates photography. She wishes that she could have more fresh and custom photography for all of her clients. Not only that, she enjoys taking pictures once in a while, but understands that she needs to hire professionals for the types of images that her clients need. And she's active in the community. She actually has a very active life. She is out on the town, she networks, she's very involved in her community. She likes to run, she likes to swim, she takes really cool vacations. And you know what? She doesn't even exist. She doesn't even exist. Was an example of a marketing persona. That person doesn't even exist, but yet they're very important to your photography business. And that example is a great example of someone who's important to my photography business, my ultimate customer. And when you understand the persona in your ultimate customer, then you can build your company around that person. Your messaging, you are now communicating with the person that you want to hire you. Welcome to my photography business channel. My name is Rosh. This is the 3rd out of 31 videos about the business of photography, helping you think differently about the photography business. And in the previous videos, we talked about the problems we solve as a photographer, and also why someone would select you. Now in this video, we're talking about personas and our target markets. There is a difference, and it's important for us to think about the people that actually want to hire us. Who are our best customers? Why are they our best customers? When we can start to develop a persona around our ultimate customer, we can then start to message to them. We can start to talk to them. We can start to develop our company around the type of person we want to hire us. In previous videos, we talked about, as a photographer, the problems that we are solving. And we dig down deep because quite often, they're not as obvious as you might think. Sometimes it goes well beyond just creating an image. And we also talked about why you, why me, why would somebody hire us as a photographer? In this video, we're talking about the target market, but even deeper than that, the persona that actually we need to communicate with to grow our business. The next video is about the business combination scale. This is a good guide to help you along the way. A 10 is actually what most photographers really want out of their business. Hey, if you haven't already, check it out. There's a download in the description below to support you with your photography business. It's common for photographers to understand their target market. For example, maybe you're targeting brides, or maybe they're architects, or chefs, or owners of restaurants, or seniors, or juniors getting ready to be seniors. There are a number of ways you can approach a photography business with different types of target markets. However, if you really want to grow and improve your success rate, you need to take it a step deeper and develop a persona of the ultimate customer so you actually know who you're talking to as you develop your company and marketing strategy. When thinking about target markets, I like to use the example of Twitter. Twitter is an excellent media stream to get the word out about your brand, your expertise, your authority. And often we can build a good community on Twitter. And we have to understand our target market. Now, if we just talk about our great photographs and photography and architectural photography, we'll most likely find photographers following us, not necessarily architects, who is our target market. So you need to understand how to talk to the people that you actually want to connect with. Architects are more interested in things related to architecture. They may have some interest in photography, but if you want to build a community of architects who may very well want to hire you, you need to build a community around the topics that architects are interested in. And yes, your photography can be a part of it, but it's important to know who these people are, what they're interested in, so you can message and join a conversation that is actually meaningful to your target market. It is helpful to know their demographics, such as where they live and how old and their income and how long they've been in the business. There are a number of ways you can define a person. But when we get deep into personas, we're actually digging into their life. And so we want to know where they work. Who's their boss? Are they the owner of the company? What do they like to do on their off time? What social media do they like to hang out on? What are their hobbies and interests? When you can define all of those things, you get a better picture of your ultimate customer. Does that mean you can't deviate away from that type of a customer? Of course not. There are people very related to that type or even have a partial persona, but the thing is, you need to be able to talk to that person and message to that person, develop a company around, or at least a part of your company around that person, so you can satisfy their needs, their wants, and take away the risk of hiring you as a photographer. As a wedding photographer, you might ask yourself, what were the best weddings that you photographed? The ones that went seamless, the ones in which people actually referred you. You might start to notice a trend. And you might notice that a lot of these people are very similar. Once you're in sales long enough, you can walk into a room and really have a gut feeling about the people in that room. Or when you sit down with someone, you know if they're going to be the right client for you. And so start to look at those characteristics and build up a persona around your experience with your best clients. This is really going to help you as you grow your business, because you're not going to find people who just want a photographer. You're going to find the people that want you. So talk to me. Who is your ultimate customer? Describe them in the comments below. And here's the really good news. This all applies to the development of your brand, your reputation. The thing is, if you find people who want you as a photographer because of your reputation, your brand, they'll be more willing to pay your rate. They're not concerned so much about price. They just want to make sure they have the right photographer. Hey, don't forget, if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video.